Washington. Republican Mike Johnson is new Speaker House. But an ally of Donald Trump is inheriting many political problems that tormented past GOP leaders, tested their grip on gavel and ultimately impeached them. The House of Representatives convened in a jam-packed event Thursday, making up for time lost during weeks of chaos since Rep. Kevin McCarthy was ousted as Speaker. But early goodwill toward Johnson is blurring the political fault lines that have strained his ability to lead GOP majority facing daunting challenges ahead in Louisiana. In an early test of the Mass S in Maine, Johnson said prayer was an appropriate response from the House of Representatives. "This is a dark time in America," Johnson said on his first full day as Speaker at the Capitol. "We are really hopeful and praying," he said. "At a time like this, it is appropriate pray for an end to evil and an end senseless violence." Johnson, a deeply conservative evangelical Christian, has refused to take any questions from Congress, including the possibility of passing any legislation to address gun violence. By November 17, Congress must refund the government or risk a federal shutdown. President Joe Biden wants $105 billion more in military and humanitarian aid to Israel and Ukraine. And Republicans are eager to reopen the impeachment inquiry into Biden over his son Hunter's business dealings. House Democratic leader Hakeem Jeffries of New York said he congratulated Johnson on his election, and that they plan to talk Thursday about the urgent need to support the Ukrainian people. "Enough of the chaos. Enough of the dysfunction," Jeffries said, adding that it was time for Congress to get back to business. Jeffries said Democrats are heartbroken by the recent and stand with Maine people in every way possible, including discussing how Congress can address gun violence. Johnson, 51, won first vote with the support all Republicans who wanted to put weeks of turmoil behind them and get on with job governing. He was quickly sworn in as Speaker and is now second in line to the presidency after the Vice President. Johnson, a lower-ranking member of the House GOP leadership team, has emerged as the fourth Republican candidate in what has become an almost absurd cycle of political infighting as party factions jockey for power since McCarthy's impeachment. Although not the Republicans' first choice, Johnson had few enemies and a major supporter in Donald Trump. "He's a tremendous leader," Trump said Wednesday at New York courthouse, where the former Republican frontrunner in 2024 presidential elections is on trial in a lawsuit alleging business. Biden called congratulate the new speaker, said it was time for all of us act responsibly, fund the government and provide aid Ukraine Israel. "We need to act quickly," the president said in a statement. Johnson also met with Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, who told Johnson that a bipartisan agreement with Democrats was the only